Hi, my name is Carlos Castillo, and I'm going to talk about human overpopulation in Mexico. Okay, to start off with, I have a phrase from Thanos that it's a very important character in this new culture that we have that says, "Little one, it's a symbol of calculus." This universe is finite, its resources finite. If life is left unchecked, life will cease to exist. It needs correcting. This is very important because, well, yeah, as Thanos says, everything has a limit, right? And that's the thing with human overpopulation. So let's go and analyze what's going on in Mexico. So, well, Mexico's population by 2020 has achieved the amount of 127 million of people. This is insane, right? Like, come on. And this is only the registered people. So maybe we have more than this. Well, the community in Mexico doesn't have a conscience in the environmental problems we have nowadays and seems to not be a big concern for the educational leaders to teach about it. Yeah, maybe here we can see the sign of separa y recicla, but really we don't have a community that has a conscience about what's going on. Like we don't have, and it's very, very bad. Like for real, this is bad. And this is one of the greatest problems. Mexico is known for having a wide variety of ecosystems and resources from all different kinds and types. You can see here beaches, coasts, mountains, deserts, and amazing forests. Like, we have everything we could ask for. We have everything. There is nothing we don't have. So, yeah, it's a problem. It's a problem. The energy flow is going through some different problems because of how the amount of population we have caused an imbalance in it. Yeah, this is a problem. Like we have a big amount of population, so the energy flow is not okay. Like isn't okay. And what's the main problem we have right now? Like the main problem in Mexico is that we have the human overpopulation being the main reason why the country suffers a lot of different situations in our daily life, such as poverty, lack of resources, and instability in the planification of the country. What causes the problem? Why do we have human overpopulation? This is a very delicate thing to talk about because everything comes from the lack of sexual education. Let's say the truth. Like, that's our biggest problem. We don't have sexual education. People don't know how to be responsible for their actions and keep taking the same decisions every time. What are the possible future effects of the problem? Well, the problem we have is not only Mexico. Yes, like we cannot say, oh, this only happens in Mexico. No. And it's happening all around the world. And our main problem right now are the resources. At least in Mexico, with the terrible management and lack of social conscience we have about our planet, we're going to end all our resources sooner than expected. What can we do? Yeah, we need to start finding solutions because, well, at least us, we should start acting and doing something. Yeah, maybe we're not going to change the whole country opinion and mindset about this problem, but maybe we could do some things. And here there are some things. Don't be shy about sharing this idea of a problem we have and can damage not only us, but the next generations to come. Like, think in your children. Like, if you want to have children, think in them. Just do that and maybe don't do it for you, but for the next generations to come. Educate your kids and all the people in your surroundings, at least about taking care of the planet. Like, it doesn't cost you or take you a lot of time to ask someone to be polite with the world. Like, just ask them to be nice to everyone and to be nice in this thing. And yes, sex education is something vital in how we can solve the problem. Even if it is to your family, every life counts. Yeah, it doesn't matter if you're talking to your sister, to your brother, or to your cousins, doesn't matter. Talk about sex education. This is very important. Be conscious about this. Like, have a little bit of conscience about this. Other things we can do is report any lack of concern being held in your surroundings to your delegation officers. Yeah, maybe it can sound difficult, but now we have good people in our government that they want something better for the world and for our ecosystems. So yeah, try at least at your school. If you see that at some class they have a disaster and they're not being good with these kind of things, report it. Compromise to all the amount of effort possible, at least to be ecological friendly. Yes, try it. Don't use plastic. Take a quick shower. All of this stuff helps because we're a lot of people and at least help the world. Thinking the future generations and taking action by supporting leading groups of the ecosystem. Yeah, it doesn't take you a lot of time, or maybe if you, even if you have the money, donate, I don't know, 100 pesos, whatever you can. Anything counts. Repost anything from Instagram that has to do with this. Yeah, everything counts. At the end, we need to be all together in this. Our individual help, as I was saying, any post in your Instagram story still counts. We understand that maybe you cannot change the overpopulation, but at least take care of yourself. At least do it. Like maybe in your family, yes, but if no one in your family is listening to you, well, you can make a difference. Everything counts. The planet is here, and for you, take care of it. Donate to helping groups that professionally know how to solve this problem. As I was saying, it doesn't matter if you donate 100 pesos, even 50 pesos, everything counts. Everything is helpful for the world, for everything about this. Be aware, sex education is very important and can change lives completely in a good way or a bad way. One good or bad decision just for one night or for anything, your life can have a 360 degrees turn like this, like in an instant. So yeah, I'm going to keep saying it. Sex education is important, like very important. Don't be afraid of asking for help. There is always someone to help you and advise you. Yeah, don't be shy. Go ask what's going on with sex education, with the world, with human overpopulation. Why is everyone wasting a lot of water? Like, it's okay. Doesn't matter. Go and ask. And it's okay to be afraid and not knowing what to do. You have a family to attend to. Like, doesn't matter if you don't know how to address these kinds of things. Like, yeah, it's complicated, especially sex education and at this age and maybe in the culture we have. Well, I think the society has grown a little bit, and especially it, surrounded by the people we're used to talk to nowadays. So don't be shy. Go. It's okay. Be afraid, but ask. Never keep your mind without any information. Anything counts, but obviously from someone that really knows and really cares about you. Uh, as a conclusion, we need to understand that carbon has a big importance in this situation because the overuse of it to get energy in the city affects how living creatures in Mexico are living right now. Talking about water just make things get worse. The water in Mexico is suffering more than any time in history, and nothing compares to it. This is a problem that just doesn't affect animals, but the whole world. Due to the amount of pollution we have in this country, the nitrogen that we're getting is not pure and affects all the plants, and then we get a cycle very difficult to stop. Yeah, carbon, water, and nitrogen are going through a very tough moment in Mexico. Like, yeah, in the whole world, but Mexico is a mess with these things. And it just not affects animals, it affects everyone and will keep affecting us if we don't make a change now. Like, not in a year, not in a decade now, like for real. We don't have time. And global warming, the most real thing in our planet, Human overpopulation affects global warming in so many ways. We don't have, as I was saying before, the conscience to do anything to stop it. The resources are not being used in the correct way because we're too many people to take care of, and it just simply seems to be a joke. Mexico is a country that has a lot of helpful ecosystems for the reconstruction of the earth. And with this bad use of them, the chances are less and less each time. Yeah, even Mexico, like Mexico has a lot of things that could be very helpful for the world to restart, like to start again, fresh start. We could be a very important long for the world, and we're killing it, like killing it, and quickly, and we're not doing anything about it. So yeah, I'm very concerned about these things, and especially in a country that has a lot of opportunities, and is very important for the world, at least ecologically, such as Mexico. Thank you, and that's everything I had to say for today. And here are the references. Have a good day.